Have you ever noticed how easy it is to talk about change and how comforting words can feel even when nothing in life truly moves forward? Many of us carry dreams in our voices, promising ourselves that tomorrow will be different. Yet days pass, seasons turn, and somehow we remain the same. This is a quiet truth about growth, and it lives in the life of a boy named Lucas. Before we begin, hit that like button and subscribe. Your support means the world. Lucas lived in a small village resting between gentle hills and open fields. Each morning, the village woke with purpose. Doors opened, footsteps crossed the dirt paths, and hands reached for tools worn smooth by use. Lucas heard all of it from his bed. He was never short of plans, never lacking words, but he often lacked the will to rise with the sun. Lucas loved to talk. He spoke of the man he would become, of the discipline he would soon build, of the work he would one day begin. His words were confident and smooth, and when he spoke them, he felt a strange sense of relief. Speaking made him feel as if effort had already been given, as if the future had already begun. As the days passed, Lucas walked the village paths, sharing his intentions with anyone who paused long enough to listen. At first, people nodded and smiled. Hope is easy to give when it costs nothing, but time has a way of revealing truth. Morning after morning, Lucas remained unchanged. His hands showed no signs of labor, and his days ended exactly as they began. Slowly, the village changed its response. Conversations grew shorter. Smiles faded sooner. Lucas did not notice at first. He spoke louder, filling the silence with more promises, pushing aside the quiet discomfort that followed him home each evening. One morning, Lucas wandered to the workshop at the edge of the village. Inside, boys his age worked clumsily but earnestly, learning a craft one mistake at a time. Lucas stood at the doorway and spoke about how he would join them soon. No one turned. The steady rhythm of work continued, untouched by his voice. That silence stayed with him. Later, as he passed the fields, Lucas spoke again of ambition and strength. This time, no one stopped. Even his own words sounded hollow as they fell back into the air. For the first time, Lucas felt the weight of being unheard. That night, alone in his home, the quiet felt heavy. Without others to listen, his thoughts grew clear. He realized he had used words to avoid effort, plans to delay action. Talking had become his comfort, not his bridge forward. The next morning, Lucas woke earlier than usual, not from motivation, but from unease. He followed a narrow path beyond the village where an old man worked slowly, repairing a broken fence. Each movement was careful. When a piece did not fit, the man adjusted it patiently, without complaint. Lucas began to speak, as he always did, but the old man did not look up. Instead, he placed a piece of wood in his hands and pointed to a loose post. Confused, Lucas tried to set it in place. His arms trembled. The task resisted him. Sweat came quickly, and words disappeared. He pushed again. The post settled. It was a small thing, almost unnoticeable, yet it felt heavier and more real than all his speeches combined. The old man nodded once and returned to his work. Lucas stood quietly, breathing hard, feeling something shift inside him. The next day, Lucas returned. He said nothing. His movements were slow and awkward. Some days he failed. Other days, progress was barely visible, but he came back again and again, carrying less talk and more effort. Weeks passed. Lucas's hands grew rough. His body learned the rhythm of steady work. The village noticed, not because Lucas announced it, but because effort leaves traces that words cannot erase. When people greeted him now, Lucas listened. He no longer described the person he hoped to be. He showed it through small habits, waking early, finishing what he started, returning even when it felt uncomfortable. One evening, Lucas walked the same paths he once filled with promises. This time, his silence felt peaceful. He understood that words can inspire, but only action transforms. He had not become extraordinary. He had become consistent. And in that quiet discipline, Lucas finally found the change he had always spoken about. If this felt familiar, remember that growth often begins when we stop explaining and start doing, one small step at a time. What would you have done in Lucas's place? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.